Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel, and today we are doing Wantable. I got my box, I opened my box and somehow deleted that footage before getting it onto where I store my footage, so we don't have me opening everything up. I will put me trying stuff on here. So yeah, this is the first top. Like this section I like. It's nice, I feel like I would fidget with it a lot, but it's nice. This section, it's a little tight. I don't always like to show my belly texture. And the sides are ruched, and I don't think I like that. So, as much as this up, I'm into it. I think it'd be cute. I think it would be nice to wear to the office and have a little something. I don't want to do this part, as visible at the office. And we are making a point not to keep clothes that if I lost 10 pounds I would like. We're not doing that. So, no keepy. This I have conflicting feelings on because I really like the sleeves. The cut's nice. It could be a little bit more, I don't know, something to make this not as baggy. But let me flip you around. I'm gonna talk about the fact that there's already little, like, bits and pieces of, like, string and fabric coming off. So I don't think I will keep it just because I'm not sure how well it would hold up. Like, I really, really like these sleeves are awesome, and I could probably get around to finding a way to work it so that it's not as shapeless in the body. Which I know, that's probably really frustrating for some people that I keep talking about things either being too fitted or not fitted enough, but there is a happy medium. I know there is. And I have some clothes in there, and I think this one is just not staying. I think it's a little bit too matronly, and I think potentially if I didn't find that little bit of fraying and like that, if I hadn't seen those, I might have been more excited to potentially keep this top and find a way to work it into my system. But no. This is another thing I'm conflicted on because these sleeves are super awesome, but like, sorry, I'm pretending it's like the front. The neckline is just really bland, and I feel like this would be fine, like with the right pair of jeans or something, it'd be fine. I just feel like this could all have been brought down a little bit and would have liked it a lot more. Also, I can't always be trusted with white things because I do a lot of Sharpie and highlighter things when I'm at work, and I get them all over myself. So far they haven't showed up in my clothes because I tend to wear darker colors, but this is just asking for me to get something on it. So we'll form some opinions. I also have concerns about this top because it's nice, it's comfy. There's a tiny little detail here that I like that's more just like something I would see on myself or people would see really up close when we were talking or having our meetings. But, I don't know. For $52, I feel like I need a little bit more out of the shirt. And, I don't know. It'll be a deciding thing we'll come up with. This is one of the ones I'm very conflicted on because this middle part, I love. I love this detail here. I like how it's draped in the front. I like this, that it's, you know, it's got some shape with the collar, but it's not super deep because I have a lot of things where they're like, they sit like right there and my bra's poking out. If they just cut it like half a centimeter higher, just a hair nicer, it would not show my bra, or I wouldn't have to worry as much about making sure it didn't show my bra. But these sleeves, I don't know what's going on here. I might ask my mom how easy it would be to pick out that elastic whatever's happening. Because, honestly, the sleeves are the thing that's making me conflicted about keeping it. Because the top itself, I really, really like. But the fuck am I supposed to do with these sleeves? It's not, like, it's not quite far enough down to be, like, an actual, like, wrist thing. It's not, I don't know if it's supposed to be up and make a poof. I have no idea what the fuck this sleeve is supposed to be doing. And it might be worth it just to hack the sleeve off and make it a short sleeve top that's cute. I don't know. So I have some questions about somebody who has more sewing skills than I do, and we'll see what she says. Now these pants have pros and cons. Pros, they fit, they've got a nice, like they've got a little give, nothing's like bagging, they hit me at a good length. Cons, they have these holes, and I've already like caught my foot and had to be very careful not to kick through the holes, and like one being right there is kind of weird. This one's a little high, and I'm just not 100% sure this is something I would be wearing to work successfully, because generally I like to keep it a little bit more professional based on what I do at my job. And I know some people wear ripped jeans, but I think my boss's boss would probably tell me not to be that person that wears ripped jeans, which is unfortunate because this is the same company that made the jeans that I do like, that I wore enough that, since I'm a lady that does that and my thighs rub together, are starting to get a little thin in the material between the thighs. So I think this has reminded me I need more jeans, but maybe not these jeans. So this dress is another thing that I really like the idea. There are things that work and things that don't. This leg piece, as excited as I was, is weirding me out, and I don't know how to deal with it. It is actually, let me see if I can, yeah, it actually fits me at a right length for where I like longer dresses to hit, more at the ankle than at the ground. You can definitely see my bra strap through these. The back goes a little further down, and overall I like the idea of knit dresses, but again, my lumpiness shows quite easily on these, and I don't care enough to get like shapewear or something like that. So it would be so nice if it was just a little different, and I think that's kind of been the theme of this box. Lots of things I was very excited for, but are just not quite right in one way or another. And now let's talk about what I am and am not keeping. I have nothing in front of me because everything's going back. I was really excited. I really wish that I had that footage of me opening the box because I was really excited for each of these items when I pulled them out. I had really high hopes about them. A lot of them looked like things I would like, and they were all just a little off. There's just something not quite right about each of them, and based on the pricing. If these things were more like 20 or 30 bucks, I might be interested. I might keep a couple and see if I could work them in, but I don't think I'm keeping any of them, and I'm considering potentially not staying with Wantable, which is unfortunate because I have gotten some really cute things from Wantable, but I had a bit of an epiphany in the shower, because now I've showered. I'm wondering if I'm having this issue with things being cut a little funny, being shaped a little strangely, just not being super flattering, because instead of going for something that is aimed at plus size people, because I am plus size lady, I tend to be in large, extra large, 14 to 16 type clothing, and that is plus sized. It didn't really kind of click until I realized that I was having much better luck with clothes at places like Torrid than at more standard stores, because I feel, it might be different, I might not know anything about how clothes are structured, I feel like when you get these clothes that you're at the top end of the spectrum, they might just be making it bigger as opposed to improving the cut as it gets bigger for the way a lot of, plus-sized ladies' bodies work. Yes, adding a little bit overall sounds good in theory, but that might not address the way that a lot of people hold fat on their hips. So they might need to push the hips out further and not push the waist as much out. They might need to add extra in certain sections and not make certain other sections quite as large. There's a lot of fancy designing that I am not privy to as a person who doesn't make clothing, that it took me a while to kind of think about it. So I think what I'm having the issue with Wantable is they have these great clothes, and a lot of the clothes that I tried on would have been stunning on somebody who was a couple sizes smaller than me. And I think the cut is indicative of clothing made for, what people call more standard, straight size clothing, and then they just made it all bigger, and they didn't necessarily adjust for the way most people hold fat on their body and the way most bodies change as they get larger. So I'm wondering if I might have better luck finding a clothing subscription box that does aim towards plus size ladies. Because if Wantable is in general more geared towards smaller to, you know, what they consider average sizing, then that might explain why I'm getting certain types of clothes, because that might be all they have in my size range. Whereas they might have a much bigger variety in a different size range, because not every clothing company makes their clothes go up past a large. So, I am considering finding a subscription box that is towards plus-size ladies, because as much as I would like to be smaller and I'm trying to work out and get healthier and lose weight, that doesn't mean that my clothes that I want to wear are going to wait for me. I'm not going to buy clothes that don't fit me and then hope that I can get small enough to fit them. So, if you have any suggestions, any subscriptions for plus-size clothing that you have tried before that you suggest, link them down below. I might not, you know, I might stick with Wantable for a month or two more just to kind of see what happens, but this will make 2 months in a row that I've sent everything back, which is not a good indicator for me, because I am buying clothes. I buy clothes from other stores when I don't buy them from Wantable. So, I have several things coming in the mail. I got something at the mall on yesterday, so it's not, I'm still getting clothes, I'm still adding to the wardrobe that I want to have. I have kind of a goal for kind of where I want my style to go with things that I can and can't wear to work. But yeah, I might be having better luck on something that is geared towards my size and not just something that is sending me what they happen to have in a higher size. So, not the best video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your suggestions down below. I hope to hear from you, and I'll see you guys next time.